All right, so today we're going to talk about the Billy Hawk monster.
Holy shit.
Has anybody heard of the Billy Hawk monster yet?
Is that a white Indian guy that will kick you on the left, like put his right foot on the left side of your face? Is that the
buddy?
same?
You're gonna like this.
Not the
all my research that I did on
got
it.
That. Got that. So
probably. Cool. So the Billy Hawk monster. Okay, so he was like a ape-like and hairy. He was tall and had the head of a ram, complete with curved horns. Okay. He appeared from time to time on lonely roads, attacking cars and throwing rocks. Okay.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So this all started. Yeah.
Like a little Iraqi kid.
Yeah. No, but big rocks too. And this all started back in 1942, actually, on Billy Hawk Ranch. This place was supposedly purchased by the U.S. government. Back then, the OSS, Office of Strategic Services, which later then became the CIA. And apparently they were trying to create like super soldiers. All right.
And the Billy Hawk Captain America. And
the Billy Hawk monster apparently killed several individuals in this lab and then just ran off. Okay. So sometime in the 1950s, a 9-year-old claimed to have been attacked by a strange and frightening creature. Okay. He claimed it had claws that left nasty gashes on him. In another case, a teenager from the local high school bravely ventured into the old abandoned dairy farm where the lab was, and claimed to have seen the monster. Then in 1964, a couple of hikers claimed a hairy monster with horns stalked them for several hours. Okay. Many motorists have also reported a large beast pounding on the hoods of their cars.
What do you have dying?
That's my dog playing with the ball.
Eating, is Jet eating one of those toys from fucking Toy Story?
So the critter. So the monster apparently stalked several individuals. There were paper reports about this guy. He was attacking cars, throwing rocks, all kinds of crazy shit. And the last report of him was back in 2007. So apparently he still roams this area in California, stalking people. Personally, I think it's a bunch of horse shit. I don't believe anything about
or goat shit.
Or goat shit. Yeah, no pun intended. I don't think it was a thing. I do think that there might have been like a secret lab under this dairy farm. I'm cool with that. Okay. But I don't think that they were, creating super soldiers that then.
Where did the super lab theory come from?
It's all
That's where he was created. That's where he was created.
The Billy Hawk Ranch in California.
By the OSS.
By the OSS. Yes. Yes. So I don't know. OSS back then, which then became the CIA.
Well, I mean, the OSS became a lot of different things.
So there's a lot more to it too. Like if you actually read the entire article, there apparently an SS soldier bought the property. Okay, and he came over from Germany, and he was into all kinds of crazy shit.
And that's when Tim Kennedy found him.
Maybe, yeah. So anyhow, buddy, you'll get your turn. We're going to go with Jeff first since he is the guest. Is the Billy Hawk monster a real thing? Is it a bunch of bullshit? I
hope Jeff's just as confused as I am.
I am too, man. I am.
Well, you weren't taking notes this time, buddy.
Yeah, I got
that dog. California is an interesting place, having lived there for 3 years, and I would not put anything past them out there. So I'm going to go with it's legitimate.
Oh, shit. Okay. Have you seen him living out there in California?
I have not seen him living out there in California, but I have stories.
Okay. All right. So Jeff says it's a go. It all happened. All right. Buddy, what's your take?
You know what? I don't tend to agree wholeheartedly with Joe very often on a lot of these conspiracies, but I'm gonna go with an oldie but a goodie that if Joe was here, he would ask this question, and I feel like it's incumbent upon me to ask it. Where are the mushrooms? Were there mushrooms on this? Like, were there cow patties?
Well,
people eating fungus?
That's where they come from, right? Isn't that where they come from? Yeah.
Yeah, LSD.
Yeah.
So, like, are we out tripping balls? We see a goat, and then we're like, it shits, and it's like little pebbles. And they're throwing rocks at us. I don't think so.
So these witnesses, and they were all just tripping on shrooms?
High as giraffe pussy. That's what they were. High as fuck.
What about like the cars? That was just kids throwing rocks at cars, and that was just some random shit, just whatever.
Gravel coming off
Gravel.
the road. It wasn't
Okay.
a goat man. Does he have human hands? Does he have
Yeah,
the opposable thumb?
he's got human hands,
launch?
and he's jacked, dude.
He's
Like,
jacked,
with some
dude.
serious teeth.
Nah.
Maybe he was like a
No.
super soldier being created. You know?
And he's just throwing rocks at cars?
Yeah, and he's attacking
I mean,
people too.
Maybe he's
Everybody
trying to
knows.
get him to stop.
First of all, here we go. And now we know why this is fucked up, because everybody knows that if a soldier is throwing rocks at anything,
Yeah.
it's a mud clod on the side of a ditch,
Mm-hmm.
a can, or a fucking another rock, and they're just trying to see who can get closer.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the only reason we throw fucking rock, or to
That's
get somebody's
true.
attention. So
Okay.
no,
Okay.
didn't happen. Don't throw them at cars. Nobody
All right.
throws them at cars.
All right. So he's not
Not a
real.
real thing.
Good take.
Yeah.
All right, Nick. Your expert advice here on this.
Yeah,
one.
I'm gonna go. We should say educated advice, because I do go to UTEP, and I'm almost done.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm gonna go with this is about 60-40 false, but here's the 40% truth. I do believe that the OSS was trying to create superhumans.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so and then again, I think they released this information
Mm-hmm.
just like the UFOs, so
Mhm.
that people don't. You just talked for. I was quiet, buddy. Go
I
ahead,
just
buddy.
have a question about what I got what you're saying, I'm will go with it. But if I was gonna be the OSS, and okay, let me raise the chair up a little bit. Like, I'm up here, I'm OSS guy, and I'm looking down. I'm like, hey, let's build a super soldier. And then like Billy comes up, and he's like, yeah, sir, we should build a super soldier. Like, pick a couple animals, like, human, and then what? Fucking lion, no. Tiger,
Wolf. Yeah. Bear. Yeah. We're gonna use a fucking goat.
Well, have you seen these
do it
goats
go.
in the mountains? Do you see how they are able to
Oh,
maneuver
yeah.
in the mountains?
Oh.
Yeah,
So,
I also see how mountain lions and fucking all the things that eat those goats maneuver in the line. I just don't get it.
But the muscle structure of a actual like ram, right? Like, I mean, you're talking a pretty stud animal.
Buddy, do you
Right,
see
so-
the picture of this thing?
But anyways, so
No.
the OSS releases information so that it puts out the conspiracy, even though it's true. But
Mhm.
then it creates the narrative that people are going to argue with each other. But just like, there's no way that we can just know about this. So they
Right.
put that out there just to confuse everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Now maybe they're trying to build somebody who can interdict, with tanks or vehicles,
Mm-hmm.
like specialize in that. And
Mhm.
so when he got out, when he got released or he escaped, he is literally trying to create ambushes with these rocks. Like, he's trying to get you to stop and say, "What was that?" Right?
Holy shit.
And then boom. So this guy's obviously been military trained. All right.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Got
Why was he like? Most of his attacks were like on kids. Why was he attacking kids?
Maybe
When did this
because
happen?
In 1940s, man. I think the
Yeah.
first attack.
1940s. Let's say he had
1940.
like a-
1942
You know
was
what?
when this lab apparently started under this dairy farm,
so
and
so
then I
this-
think the first attack was in the 50s.
So this goat was practicing throwing shit in the 1940s. I'm going to guess that his age probably doesn't age as fast as other things because it's the super. Now
He's
he is the
superhuman,
goat.
super
It's
soldier.
just how
Yeah.
Tom Brady was made.
yes.
Now he's that, and he just runs around getting called the goat, hiding in plain sight.
There-
There
so
it is.
you-
Oh, he.
Fucking
Oh, wow.
boom. We've gone full circle.
We gotta
So
wrap this one up.
now it's
true.
Yeah, now it's
Tom
100%
Brady
real.
was built in a
Tom
lab
Brady
in
was built by the
California.
OSS in 1940. Right?
Nice.
So yeah.
Yep. Got real accurate throwing fucking rocks at cars.